Welcome back to Houston Life. Our next guest is a local dad who was given the chance to transform a beloved classic car from his childhood into a fun machine that pays homage to his Houston roots in the new NBC show, Hot Wheels Ultimate Challenge.
This show is so exciting.
It's cool.
People who are in the office are watching it. They can't get enough. So before you see him on tonight's episode, working on a 1977 Thunderbird, he joins us live to chat about this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Let's welcome Kevin Listler. Welcome.
Kevin! Welcome.
And here's the thing. So your wife, Crystal Listler, and your sweet family, they do the YouTube videos,
Absolutely.
science experiments on the show. So I've met you before.
Absolutely.
And this is so cool. Tell us the story of how the show happened and how a childhood dream for you is really playing out on national television.
Yeah, absolutely. So my beloved wife absolutely gave me the opportunity to do this. She called me one day. I'm at work. Hey, I got some people who are going to call you. No other warnings. Just,
Some
hey,
people.
Some people are going to call you. Answer the questions.
And you trusted it.
Yeah, of course. You got to trust your wife.
That's right.
So got on the phone call, did a few interviews, didn't think anything of it, and then here it is. I'm getting email after email. Hey, we want to have you for the show. You made the final cut for the show, and great experience for sure. It was a great time to actually share my story with the world because I'm usually behind the scenes. You've seen us here before. I'm usually a behind the scenes type of guy, and now I'm in the limelight. It's kind of crazy, but I love it.
Oh, no, you're ready for it. That shirt tells me you're ready for it.
For sure. Thank you.
So tell me more about what has inspired you. You grew up as a pastor's kid. Your dad's here today with us.
Absolutely. So I grew up a PK, what everybody likes to call it.
That's right.
So I'm a preacher's kid, and growing up a preacher's kid, you're expected to kind of move differently. You're expected to grow up a little faster because the discipline is there, and you have so many things that ground you as a kid. So growing up as a PK, it was great. I love church. I still go to the same church to this day. When I moved back home from moving abroad with the military, I moved back home, and now I'm an armor bearer for my uncle at the same church I grew up in.
That is fantastic.
That's beautiful.
And the story of the car that our viewers will see tonight when you watch the episode, the story really is beautiful but also heartbreaking because you and your dad were wanting to work on this 1977 Thunderbird together, and then after a divorce, your family fell in hard times and you lost the car.
Yeah, absolutely. So once we lost the house, we lost the car also because you know how that goes.
Yeah.
You have to move very, very fast, and you just can't take everything with you. And unfortunately, the car was one of the things that was, one of the things that was taken. So, this opportunity right now is one of a lifetime because it actually gives me a chance to finish business. And you will see that saying, finish business, will come into a big play in tonight's episode.
Finish business.
You never know. Never know.
So you're taking that dream you guys had of fixing that car and you're making it happen tonight on the show.
Absolutely.
I love that. I love how you honor your dad. The show offers you two opportunities. One is you could win $25,000, even an additional $50,000, but the real thing that would be so amazing is to have your car design made into a Hot Wheels die-cast car.
Absolutely.
And have a forever memory of that vehicle. We think, why do bad things happen in our lives? But look at how you've turned this into a positive thing.
Yeah, absolutely. In my religion, the Bible teaches us that there's a time and a season for all things under the heavens. And, what better time than this, than to be able to close the loop with something with my dad and then really share it with my girls to let them know that, hey, you might not be able to finish now, but at some point in life, you'll be able to finish.
Amen to that.
I love it.
And that's great perspective for what you said, Christina, too, because sometimes in the moment when you're going through a hard time, you wonder why it's happening and will you get through it? And then not till sometimes years or decades later, you realize that hard time was a gift. By the way, shout out to Rory, your dad. There. What's up? Yes, he's saying hello. We've got the digital audience applause. This has got to be so nice, Kevin. What does it mean for you to be able to have this experience and to still have your dad with you every step of the way?
Yeah, absolutely. It means it means a lot. Like I said, for my dad and I to have that, that rekindling of the bond, for me to be able to go and make this car and try to, give him my interpretation of what I would have done with the car back then, and then on this side, having Chrissy and Kinsley, my two daughters, to be able to see Dad on TV, to see me do something that I just love to do, you know?
It means a lot when your children can see you living your dreams. 'Cause
Absolutely.
that's how they know they can do it
Right,
too.
absolutely. And I love that. I actually love that, you know, because, you know, dreamers dream and dreams live on.
Yes.
You know, they live on through your children. So
That's right.
if they're able to see it, they'll be able to go further than I did.
I say it every day. If you could see it, you could be it.
Absolutely.
There you go. We love seeing those family photos of the Lister family, by the way. Kevin Lister, great to see you.
Absolutely, likewise.
And
Derek.
congrats. We cannot wait to
Hey,
watch
You're
tonight.
gonna kill it tonight.
Be a banger tonight, I'm telling you.
Good job, Dad. Good job, Rory. Crystal, your wife is here too. Oh my gosh, of course. Crystal's in studio. Great to see you, Crystal, as well. Catch an all-new episode of NBC's Hot Wheels Ultimate Challenge Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Today is Tuesday, by the way, so watch tonight at 9 p.m. right here on KPRC2.